Hello everyone, Sunson2, welcome to another Let's Play. This time on FiberCraft, a whitelisted server play for testing mods. So yeah, obviously it's going to involve mostly fabric mods, and yeah, there's obviously a fair amount of things to look through. There is certain things I can't do currently because of introductions of mods here and there, so I can't do much unless I look out into later chunks, if that's even possible to find some. But certain things will get worked out eventually with retrogen or some other bits and pieces for finding certain ores. But yeah, there is a fair amount of stuff in here. Logistics, Industrial Revolution, Astromine, and a few others, and more will probably get added over time. But yeah, I've mostly just been mining for the most part for a few days, in and out of game, of course, I mean. So tons of days in game, but like 1 to 2 or so, or two or 3-ish or so real game days. But as you can see, I've just got a ton of stuff. I've already gotten started with a bit of Astromine machines because I was curious how they worked, and they seemed like the only things I could kind of make at the time because I didn't have many other resources. So yeah, and I was desperate to get some doubling of ores without the need to constantly use the grindstone. Got some furniture down here just because why not? Another portal. Just get outside. I've got a few rubber trees which I found. One at close-ish to spawn, which was my only source of getting these, as I haven't found them otherwise at all in the world for the server. But yeah, now I'm not really probably going to be able to do much due to not finding any nickelite, and even though I have found rubber and that's kind of got us going, I'll see what I can do based on what there is in the world so far and with what mods have been added. So yeah, but we'll probably continue with, I guess, Astromine, since I've already started it a bit. Maybe do a bit of Tech Reborn. And I have found some stuff for A, but not really enough to get started yet. So yeah, and I may probably do a bit of Kive at least if I need to, like some side stuff or farms. That's probably about it for now that I've got in mind. An Energon relics I do want to get into, but it's one that I have not covered yet because it has a few things I'm unaware of. Astromine seems approachable, so we'll definitely try getting into that. So I've got my extractor here, and I've just been getting a bunch of cables to pretty much sort of prepare for Tech Reborn, as well as, you know, do a bit more with Astromine because it uses the same power system. It doesn't have its own cables. So yeah, but what I'm going to obviously want to do is pretty much just upgrade my existing machines. I can't get any of the ores yet because I need netherite, as far as I can tell, so that's way off. So yeah, and Tech Reborn should be pretty easy to access with many of its blocks at some point, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just need more rubber mostly. But yeah. Otherwise, the only other thing really to note, I guess, about a series like this, for those curious, is I probably may or may not even go into some mods if you're already familiar with them. If there's some I'm not familiar with, obviously I'm probably going to explain it, because I also haven't shown it on the channel before. So yeah, with a case like Astromine maybe, because I haven't reviewed it yet, or looked into it too much, but yeah. Mostly probably just going to go about things maybe in a probably, you sort of get the idea, but we'll just do what we can with them sort of approach, but otherwise maybe not, it depends. Sort of working out what to do with a format like this on the server play, so yeah. But either way, get going of course. So we've got our rubber here, it'll be fine. I do need bronze to upgrade many of these, so let's see. And obviously I've got pretty much almost every machine. I'm just missing an electrolyzer because I don't have the components for it. I can find where it is. Where is it? Smelter, Alloy smelter, generator. I can't remember where they put it. Electrolyzer. Because as you can see here, gas containers, that's not it. Where is it? That's basic. Kind of gets the point. Where is it? Here we go. Primitive. Not maybe gas. Steel. Okay, maybe you can't. Oh yeah, the metite plates. That's what I was missing. I was like, hang on, there's one part that I'm missing. Yeah, which is part of the ore, so we can't do that. But we can easily upgrade the rest with bronze if we need to. So I've got a solid generator here, which is just obviously some coal or wood. We've got a fluid one for lava and such. We've got our triturator, which is our grinder pulverizer type block. We've got an electric smelter, alloy smelter for obviously combining two ingots together to make an alloy, or metals in most cases. You've got presser for plates, fluid mixer, which I'm not too familiar with yet, but I assume there's a few fluids you can make. So you've got oxygen and hydrogen there from water. You get hydrogen from that. And you've got rocket fuel with lava and oxygen. So there's that. So we'll probably need that eventually for the rocket. If I do make big space and make the rocket, who knows, depending on if I get access to many of the resources. And then we've got our capacitor, which is our charging block of sorts. And other than that, obviously I need a back box to store some stuff, so I do need to put stuff in here compared to in there, and I could be charging stuff up, I guess. So that shouldn't be too bad. But yes, we need bronze. Of course, I've got a few on the side just to remind me of how things work. So let's see, get some bronze, which is, again, that's what we want. We want copper and tin, which we already got a few amounts of bronze, I think, here already, but I'm gonna need more, I think, just in case, for a few things. And I do need even more tin. I'm using a lot more than I thought I did. Right, so what we want is basic. I don't have any other ores I can test for showing the machines off. I do not. I'm gonna actually do that first, so you can get an idea of what they're like. And then obviously, you know, move on to the bronze tier and see what those can do for a comparison of speed. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep hitting my head constantly here. And, shouldn't be too bad. Right, so that's copper. I don't think I can double copper, can I? Oops, no. Copper cluster, that's from the actual asteroid itself. Dust. Pulverizer is the only one that can give me the dust, isn't it? Let's see. Refrigerator. We've got ingots, we've got clusters, we've got a few ores, but not exactly copper for itself, do we? Don't think. Mostly vanilla stuff here. We've got inside quartz, redstone, loose gold. I'm gonna get to the ore, I think is what we need for that. Triterate. Only the asteroid, interesting. Okay, so we can't do that. So we do still need to stick with vanilla ores for the most part of doing these things. That's already cleared out a fair amount of this stuff anyways, but we do need a bit more tin, so we'll go with that while we're here. And silver maybe just in case for certain tools. But yeah. Alright, so we don't need the copper there. Right. Iron, here we go. So that'll be good. We'll just get a bit of it. We've already got a fair amount, but doesn't hurt getting a bit more. Get some more tin, which is nice. So we don't have to go too far to get some. might actually get coal arm here because I do probably need it, I think, after using it mostly for fuel. Depending on the system. Let's read right through because we're probably going to need it. Alright, come on. There we go. So, yeah. Okay, this is a lot more than I was expecting. And I forget they got larger veins. So, let's see. Come on. It's good, but it's also annoying when it's this much. Cleaner we don't need right now. We can't do anything with. Right. Right, so we'll finish up this coal, if we even can, because there's so much of it. Right. And then obviously we'll see what the machines can do, upgrade them, and then we'll be good to move on to probably some other things. Maybe it's copper, we don't really need that right now. Alright. Lead, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, already good enough. Yeah, I'm kind of noticing the lag. Inside of my memory, it's not that bad. And pretty good. Silver, tin just sitting here. I need to cover that up. So drop in. Ah, great. It's close. Actually, anything down here? Probably not. No, doesn't seem that way. Anyways, we'll go back up if I can. Made this sort of difficult for myself, so that's always a great sign. Right. Okay, yeah, great. Preventing myself from not falling in lava, but also preventing myself from getting back up after I get down there. Always a good sign. Alright. Copper, I guess, for the sake of it, just in case we need a bit more. So that's a tin to get some bronze, but we probably have enough. I have a ton of the stuff. Any chance I see it. So, besides, sometimes I've just been ignoring it because I'm strictly looking for a particular type of ore. And that is silver, so we don't need that. Okay, so back up we go. I guess the only other things really probably to point out is the fact that I have seen 2 Astromine meteors, 1 AE meteor, and that's probably about it. Besides a mine shaft and getting a few emeralds, because we're in mountain biome, so that's been nice and convenient. But yeah, continue on, of course. It's gonna get annoying every time I do this, isn't it? Right, this good to go. There you go. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's see. We've got our furnaces. I'll put my copper in here. Silver. Tin. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. And the rest is pretty much good, it seems. Now let's put that in there, I don't mind. Because it's enough to cook it, so it's fine.